Okay, so talk about your book a little bit. What inspired you to write the book? Well, Overcame Adversity. And we have a great guest.
Hello, Buffalo. Welcome to the DJ Star Show. I am your
You know you've been going through a lot. We have a local teenpreneur. She's a 14-year-old Buffalo native. Her name is Zandra, and she has her own bath and body products. So let's welcome Zandra to the stage. How are you, Zandra?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm so glad to have you today.
I'm so glad to be here.
It is awesome to have you. It really, really is, because you are blowing up here in the city of Buffalo, right? So talk about yourself a little bit.
So my name is Zandra, like you said before. I'm 14 years old. I'm a current student at Northern Academy.
Okay.
I'm a ninth grade. I'm a freshman.
You're a freshman? Oh, come here, girl.
Yeah.
So how does it feel being a freshman, being in high school? You feel older or more mature or what?
It is definitely a big change in my world.
I bet so.
Yes, a lot more responsibility and work.
Is it?
Yes.
So how's your grades?
They're good.
They're good?
Yes.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, talk about your bath and body products. I mean, we have some great products here. They're all natural, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, so what got you started in this business?
Well, actually, what actually got me started for my passion for the bath and body industry was actually when I was 9. The idea actually came from my dad.
Oh, really?
When I was 9, I loved makeup, and the closest thing that I could get, that I was allowed to get to, was lip balm and lip gloss. So every day when he went off to go to work, I would ask him to buy me a new lip balm or lip gloss because I would use the previous one the night before.
Okay.
So one day he said, "No, why don't you just make your own?" I'm not gonna keep buying. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep buying lip balm
every day.
Yeah, right. So then I actually thought about it. I was like, how do you actually make lip balm and lip gloss, and like what goes into it, and all those things. So me and my mom started researching, watching YouTube videos of how you make lip balm and lip gloss and what goes into it. And one day we ordered the ingredients, and I started making it.
Really?
Yes, and then I started selling it at my grandfather's church.
Who's your grandfather?
Reverend Lewis.
Okay, okay.
Yes, and from there, the next year, my mom enrolled me into a kids business program.
That was smart.
Yes.
Your mom is very smart. Go ahead.
Yes, she is. And from there, that's when I started selling, and that had to open my eyes to a whole new world of soaps, sugar scrubs, and lotions, and body washes. Yeah.
Wow. So this fragrance here is almond, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So you have all natural products here. I mean, like, how did you start making it? You just went on YouTube and started, look how to make it. How did you learn how to do it? Mix up here and all there. You did.
Yeah.
YouTube. Okay.
YouTube and watching other, just kind of a story of how I got the recipe for each different product, but basically watching YouTube videos and researching and kind of trial and error.
Like trial and error. So, being 14 years old and you're making bath and body products, now you've got some competition out here.
Oh, yes.
So how did you research your competition?
Well, looking up my mom, she loves soap.
Okay.
So even when we're doing different events and going out and selling, and there will be another soap maker or bath and body company that's all natural as well. She'll go over there, buy 5 soaps, and then test it at home, and then see maybe see how we can make ours. I don't want to say better, but like
you want to enhance a little bit more. Kind of be a little different. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, part of your business plan is to find about the competition.
Right.
And find out what they're doing, how they're doing it, and what can you do to improve it as well. For your brand. So that's very smart as well. And I love your fonts.
Thank you.
Nice and big. They're real youthful.
Yes.
Right.
Well, at the end of 2014, actually November 1st is when we launched the rebrand for the business. Because before, 4 years prior, my business was Azariah's Innocence. Azariah is my middle name.
Azariah, that's pretty.
Thank you.
Okay.
And since I was much younger at the time, I'm still young now, but I was much younger at the time.
You're still young.
I was much younger at the time, so I wanted to make everything. It was a long line of different products. I made products for men, women.
Did you say men?
Boys, yes.
Because if you know, there's a lot of people, well, women anyway, make stuff for women.
Right.
So it's good to hear you made stuff for men. So what type of products you make for men?
That I made for men was shaving bars, and I made like for Father's Day I made like bow ties and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, and it was like a variety because I would have an idea and would make one batch of this, and then I didn't care about that idea anymore. I would make a different one, and then the product line just got too big to handle. So then we kind of like sat down, shut Azra's Innocence down, and just took like 4 months and worked with a designer to get the packaging, the labeling, everything all new. And that's where all the quotes came in because I wanted something to inspire other teens. Right. So when they're reading like a body wash in the shower, something they want to keep that will inspire them and uplift them. And my brand now is geared towards teenage girls and preteens.
Now, what age group are we targeting here?
Preteens and teenage.
Preteens. Okay. Now, we don't discuss prices on the show. So these products are pretty affordable, correct?
Correct.
Right, for your peers.
Yes.
Okay. How has your peers received these products?
Well, I go to school. I go to an all-girls school. So it's usually through me how they received it. I'm also online. And also if I'm at a trade show or because not a trade show, if I'm at like vending events, sometimes I see occasionally kids there, but not really. Mostly adults or moms that will come to the table and say, "Oh my gosh, my daughter would love this," and they'll buy something for their daughters. So
so let's say this: are you like one of the few businesses that target or cater towards young people as far as your products? Because you sort of do.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah.
It's very unique. You know what I mean? That's something to me. It's a big deal. You have your other store, like, that carry a variety of scents and stuff like that. But I think with you, it's a little bit more unique. Where you package it, the way you it is yourself, really.
Right.
You know what I mean? So talk about this right here is your body wash, you said, right?
Yes.
Okay. And this here is your soap?
This is my soap bar.
Okay.
And then this is the lip balm, which is actually like the big factor in it because that's what I started making.
Is your lip?
It's a lip balm.
Glosses first, okay.
So this is called the big balms. You use it for your lips and your body.
Okay.
And then the sugar scrubs.
And what's that for? Use it for?
It's exfoliator. So it scrubs off all the dead skin. It leaves you with a smooth, nice skin.
Do it. Ooh, I can use it. Yay.
Yeah.
Yes. So talk about the different fragrances that you have.
Oh, so different fragrances, we actually scale down to 5 different scents.
Okay.
And all custom made. So almond al fresco, that's kind of like the foodies type scent. And then we have another one, Japanese kumquat, which is like a citrusy orangey smell.
It's called Japanese
kumquat.
Okay.
It's actually a top seller because yeah, it's really nice.
And it has a very citrusy smell. You said like
Orange,
a nice like a spring fresh scent. Yeah. Okay. Excellent.
And then we have lavender, vanilla chai, which is kind of like a calm,
soothing.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we have For the Love of Mint, which is like a peppermint. I love mint and everything because mint just feels like a cleanser. Like
it does.
Like fresher. And then we have lemon tea tree, which is with the lemongrass in it, and that is just an unbelievable scent.
Is it?
It's another top seller. It's my dad's favorite scent.
Is it?
Yes. And then I'm missing one.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, which one am I missing? I have almond al fresco.
Okay.
Japanese kumquat, For the Love of Mint, lavender vanilla chai, and why can I remember the other one?
It's okay. So how you come with these names for your fragrances? How do you find the names? You just come with on your own, or you just?
Well, actually, since they're organic like since they're organic scents, I kind of like Just like took like some part of the real name and then
Gotcha.
made it something like pronounceable.
Oh, good.
So for love of mint, it's just like peppermint.
So what kind of flavors you have for your lip gloss or lip balm?
All the same?
Same flavors for everything.
Yes, that's
got
part of the
you.
new line.
So it's got
Those
you.
5
I understand.
cents,
Okay.
a line of each product. Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. So where can they purchase your products?
I'm online. Everything's at zandrabeauty.com.
ZandraBeauty.com?
Yes.
Okay.
And I just opened my new distribution studio. It's on 255 Great Arrow Street.
In Buffalo, New York, right?
Buffalo, New York.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's my studio, and then we have a storefront. That's in front of it.
Excellent. And what's your phone number at the studio for the customers to call you?
It's 1-855 Zandra.
Oh, so 1-855 Zandra.
Zandra.
Gotcha. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, so Zandra, you're 14 years old, and so how can your story change your peers' lives, your friends, and all that? I mean, this is, awesome here.
Thank you. I feel like my story of me turning my dad's no into like a yes by just making something that I love to do as a way of making money out of it.
Okay.
Not really making, like, it's not really all about the money, but it's all about doing what I love and going for it no matter how old you are. And if you have a dream, just know you can do it if you put the work into it.
That's right. And you're right. It takes a lot of work, doesn't it? And discipline.
Yes, it does.
And discipline. So how does your family play a role in the business?
A strong role, especially my parents. My dad's the CFO. He handles all the finances. My mom is the momager. She's the manager.
The momager?
Yes.
I like that.
Yes.
And your brothers are just support, right? Your brothers are like, yeah, girl, go ahead and do that.
Yes.
All right. So were you ever afraid or fearful about starting your own business?
I mean, there are some fears of doing business, of thinking, oh, maybe this not be for us, or is this, oh, we're too small, maybe we shouldn't try this, but you just gotta just put yourself out there and see what comes.
So you wasn't like apprehensive at all. You're like, well, everybody else is doing bath and body, who am I? You know what I mean? Because people think that way. They get afraid because they have so much competition around them. How can my product stand out amongst the competition? So what do you think about that? How does your product stand out?
I feel like it stands out because it stands for something. It stands It stands for change and girl power and inspiration, and it's uplifting, and it comes from me.
That's right. It's your baby.
Yes.
So what you're saying is, when you have an idea or you have a dream and you're like, oh my God, I don't know if it's going to work or not, just go out and just do it, right? Just go for it. Am I correct?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. That's amazing. Good
Thank
for you. So, who do you admire? You're still young and impressionable. So who do you admire and why?
I would have to say my mom.
Excellent.
Yes.
Okay. Why?
Yes, because, I don't want to say yes or but
it's okay.
I admire her because even on tough days, she goes out there and does her best, even at work, not like with just my business, but she has a day job as well.
Full-time job.
A full-time job,
Okay.
not a day job. A full-time job, and even when she has her days, and she just shows me that even if you have a tough day, you have to get through it, and she's never unkind to people, even though it's hard. And she always pushes through it, and she's strong.
She's a very strong woman.
Yes.
And she pushes her daughter as well.
Yes.
That is amazing. That is amazing. All right, so we're going to take a little break, and don't turn that channel. We're going to be right back. 4, 5, 6,
Oh, my
7,
foot's falling asleep. Come on now.
8. You ready? 9, 10. Welcome back to the DJ Star Show. We have teenpreneur Zandra. I'm going to say Zandra again. Zandra. And she's our 14-year-old. Yes, I said it. 14-year-old Buffalo native. And she is making and selling bath and body products. Welcome back, Zandra.
Thank you.
All right. So we left talking about your products and your competition. And let's talk about what you got going on as far as vending and programs and of that nature. What you got going on?
Well, I do workshops. I do sugar scrub workshops. Basically, anything that you want to come and learn.
Really?
Yes.
So you're a teacher?
Yeah.
Go ahead, girl. So what days do you have your workshops?
Well, it really depends.
Okay, depends on what people calling you or
Sometimes people call to maybe they want to do a class for like like birthday parties.
yes.
Birthday parties, we do those.
Ah,
Yeah.
so you do workshops at birthday parties.
Yes.
Now that's different, Zandra. That's very different. Wow, what else you doing? What else?
And also like to give back to the communities I've done over before Christmas. We did a workshop for where kids can come and make so they don't have to buy Christmas presents. And they can make their own Christmas presents and give them to like their parents or relatives or anyone.
And this is here at the studio you talking about, or
No, it was actually at the Foundry.
Ah,
And they had okay, first let me tell you about the Foundry.
yes.
The Foundry is an incubator space full of artisans who basically handcraft their anything they love to do. So we have like a wood shop maker,
Oh wow.
a wood shop maker, a metal maker, and they're both women. We have a guy who does he makes these really cool glasses, like drinking glasses out of old wine bottles, which is really nice.
That's different.
Yes, there's sewing classes. It's really nice. So what we had the kids do was they can make their own keychain out of the metal. We had the metal work. They did like metal work. And what the workshop I had for them was they made bath teas.
Oh, bath teas, really? So
really
how was that experience for the kids? Were they excited? Like, oh my God, look, Mom, look, Dad.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, they got to package it.
They did?
Yeah,
Okay,
they got to
cool.
decorate their bags. It was nice.
That is phenomenal. So you also have spoke at TEDx. Now, what's TEDx?
Yes. TEDx is basically a talk. It's a TED Talk. That's what it's called. It's
Okay.
Well, it's TEDx, but it's called TED Talks.
So, okay.
So it's basically so actually you submit a video and the judges will pick if your story can be about anything.
Oh, wow.
It's just whatever they think the world needs to hear.
What was your story about?
My story was about how it's basically the business of being a girl. That was my title.
Wow. So how did it go for you?
It was good. It was a nice experience.
Was it?
Yeah, it was scary.
It's hard, isn't it? Speaking in front of people like, oh my God.
Yeah.
They're staring at me.
It wasn't really the people, just like, you only got one shot to tell your story, and this is it. And
That's right.
It's going to be shown all across the world. It's just like a video where people can come that can just look it up and it's viewed all across the world.
So you also have a blog that you
Yes, I do,
would
on
like
my
to share with us.
Yes, I do on my
Okay.
website, which is zandrabeauty.com as well. Again.
ZandraBeauty.com.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And what do you blog about?
Anything. Upcoming events, events that I've already done,
Okay.
new products. Well, not new products. I mean, like, we do, like, product spotlights.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay. So what have you done in the past as far as different events and stuff like that?
Different events. I've done different speaking engagements. I've done the Sister to Sister Conference for Girl Scouts. I'm actually...
Now, what's that about?
The Sister to Sister Conference is different workshops for the Girl Scouts.
Okay.
And it was really nice when I went.
Was it?
Yeah, I was a guest speaker for them.
Were you?
Yeah, it was really
So you're
nice.
a public speaker. I mean, girl, you are very talented.
Thank you.
That's phenomenal. So for example, when you go speak, what are you telling them about? Your story, yeah, but what about your story?
Basically, it's my story, but the main message is, if I can do it, you can do it. It doesn't matter the age or what your circumstances.
Right.
We can all do something that we love.
That's
No
right.
matter the age or circumstance, like I said before.
Right.
And it doesn't have to be starting a business.
Anything.
Yeah, basically. Anything that you love to do, you can become an agent of change in the world.
That is so true. Now, you also have some nominations that you're doing on your
Yes.
blog or something. Talk about that a little bit.
Zandra Beauty nomination. So if
It's called the Zandra Beauty nominations?
yes,
Okay.
to be
Okay.
Zandra nominations. I think I'm saying it right. So.
Uh-huh.
So what that is basically if a young lady would like to be spotlighted on the internet, not on the internet, I mean on my website, and had a blog written about them, kind of like spotlights of the week, or spotlights of the month.
Okay.
Stating like if you have something that you love to do and that you want to be highlighted, or you're doing good in the community, or you've done something really great to be recognized.
That's phenomenal. Okay. Yeah. So when will they get picked? Like, how does this all work? So they submit their videos to you, or
they will submit. They will click. There's a tag on the website. I'm so not sure.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. All right. So, okay. Okay. Talk about the slogan "Black Girls Rock." How do you feel about that? Because that's like real catchy now.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. I'm like, oh my God, I love that show.
And it's true. It's a true slogan.
Yeah, Beverly Bond did a great thing with that, didn't she?
Yes, she did.
That was phenomenal. So what do you think about that? Black Girls Rock.
I do believe Black Girls Rock. I mean, there's amazing Black women that are known across the world for doing great things. Business owners, singers, dancers. We really are phenomenal.
So let's talk about young people for a second. Because people out here now are saying, oh, our youth are lost. They're not doing anything with their lives. They're just existing. But in your opinion, that's not always true, is it? So how do you feel about our youth today?
I feel like people are recognizing the, especially for like teenage girls, especially Black teenage girls.
Yes.
The statistics, the stereotypic teenage Black girl and what they're talking to boys and all that stuff. I feel like people are recognizing it, but there's no oh my gosh, there's like nothing, like they're not doing anything to change it. Like
right, it's just all talk.
Right. So I feel like since nobody's doing anything to change it, it's just like this is all I know.
So what would you do if you had a chance to sit some girls down, and you know these girls don't have too much guidance at home and stuff like that? What would you tell them? How would you mentor them?
I would tell them that this isn't all life has to offer. Like there's a whole other world of education and just a whole other world that we just have to inform
and
girls.
Tap into, right?
And that is what I do. So really the whole point of the Day of the Girl. Now the Day of the Girl is a international campaign.
Oh wow.
To raise awareness of girls' rights in other countries. So they don't have the same rights as we do here in America.
Right.
So like they're like sold at a young age, forced to marry, have children.
Wow. At the age of 14, 15.
Younger.
Right? Younger. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. And so the Girl Rising campaign asked me to be an ambassador when I was 13. And that's when I hosted my first event. And I actually got a proclamation from the mayor saying October 11th is the National Day of the Girl here in Buffalo, New York.
Excellent.
So every October 11th is National Day of the Girl event.
Hey.
And actually last year was our event. It was really big. We had like 150 girls come.
Wow.
And we exposed them to a whole new world of career possibilities and education. They did like coding workshops, workshops on hair and makeup, and they got to make their own leather headbands.
That is phenomenal. Zandra, you are a busy, busy young lady. Oh my gosh.
Thank
you. This is phenomenal. So you're planning on going to college, correct? So what college are you looking at so far or have interest in?
Well, to be honest, I've kind of been going, oh my gosh. I've kind of been going back and forth on whether or not I want to go to college. Because I know I do want to go to college, but I feel like I want to travel and just do speaking engagements and inspire other youth. And
wow.
yeah, I just feel like I just want to travel and inspire other people.
And that's okay. I think, I think too, Zandra, is that we get so stuck on education, which you're educating young people.
Right.
And you're being taught as well.
Yes.
Because you're a lifelong student.
Yes.
Okay. So it's okay. College is not for everybody, number one. And number two, it'll be there. So when you want to go to college, it's going to be right there waiting for you.
Right.
So you want to kind of follow your dream right now and do what you want to do. I think it's pretty cool about you.
Yes, thank you.
I really do. That's awesome. So what's next for Zandra? Bath and Body. What's next for you? Next 5 years. What do you want to do? Expand your product line?
Yes, I do. Okay. I actually have my wholesaling account, so I want to get into more boutiques.
More boutiques.
So I'll make it available for customers to come by. Mm-hmm. And I also do want to do more speaking engagements.
Okay.
Like I said, I want to travel and
travel. Yeah.
Not really travel, but just do more speaking engagements and just inspire the youth. And also more workshops of teaching others.
That is phenomenal. That's great. All right. So, what advice would you provide someone who's looking to start their business?
Who's looking to start their business?
In whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, can just have a plan. And just always be around like-minded people who understand. Not that you want to do this. Have a good support system, and even if you don't, just find somebody who you can talk to and share your ideas with. And not someone that wants to hold you back. And
okay, excellent. Well, I want to say thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Okay.
No, we're done.
We're done?
That was a break.
That was a break. Okay. So I could just
talk about those products.
A little bit more.
Well, I mean, like, you might want to hold it up or something.
Okay. DJ Star Show. We have today teenpreneur Zandra. She has her bath and body products. So welcome back, Zandra.
Thank you.
So let's talk more about the product itself. Okay, what it does and why you feel that your particular product is important for your body and stuff like that. So let's start with your body wash over here.
Okay, so the vegan body washes. Well, it's all vegan, all natural, and it's used with a variety of carrier oils like olive oil, grapeseed oil, avocado oil, skin loving oils that moisturize you. And it's basically like a body gel.
It's like a body gel.
Yes.
So once it gets a little dry or whatever, nice skin, nice soft skin. It's creamy.
It's creamy.
Okay.
It's creamy body wash. It's really nice.
Excellent. Okay. What about your soap right here?
And the soap bars. I love the soap bars.
Yeah, this is nice.
Because each one is really unique in the way it looks, and it's just fun. Each of the soap bars.
Is it? Okay.
So let's talk about the Almond Fresco. The Almond Fresco, all of them are shea butter based.
Okay.
So it's all shea butter based, and all the carrier oils like olive oil, grapeseed oil, and avocado oil, and castor oil. All skin loving oils. Phenomenal. And ingredients.
Okay. And your lip balm.
And then the lip balm. The lip balms are great.
This is cool. And it's a lip balm and body balm, correct? Yes. Is that what this is?
Yes.
It's a big tube.
Yeah. It's good for your lips and your body. You can use it for both.
Okay.
Or one or the other. Yes, and lip balm is based with beeswax. That's what actually makes it sit, lip balm and sit together. Beeswax, cocoa butter, shea butter, and again olive oil, grapeseed oil,